Hi, this is Jeannie at Trendy Tree, and today I got a chance to watch Rachel put together a grapevine wreath at the Trendy Tree warehouse. Rachel is our floral designer at Trendy Tree, and she creates all kinds of fresh flower arrangements for our folks locally, and then when she has time, she puts together some projects for us. So this is a grapevine wreath that she's using. Now, we don't have any grapevine wreaths right now, but all the other supplies came from Trendy Tree. And I'll list the supplies in the video description, and they will contain some links. She used 3 different kinds of greenery and 3 different kinds of ribbons and a lemon pick. The first piece of greenery she's using is a boxwood bush. She used 2 of those, and she's using a flower bush cutter, to just break that up into smaller pieces. And I'm not sure, you can't really see it in the video there, but she's got an electric skillet that she uses for hot glue. Now that's just a cheap, inexpensive skillet, and she just leaves the glue in there and lets it cool down and then reheats it again. The grapevine wreath is about 14 inches or so, so she's using the boxwood stems on the lower part, and what she'll do, she's going to use 2 of the boxwood bushes. So I'm going to speed the video up, and then I'll stop it again when she gets to the next step. But she's going to use one of the bush in the lower bottom, and then another bush toward the top, and leave a space blank in between for her bow and lemon pick. So I'll speed the video up, and it won't take so long. This next style of bush, she did the same way. This bush is 13292BU. If you follow Julie Samako with Southern Charm Wreath, you know that she uses this bush quite a bit. We try to keep it in stock all the time. But she's just using the bush cutter and breaking the bush up into several pieces. She's going to use 2 of these, and she's going to put the pieces of one whole bush around the bottom part, and then she'll do the second bush at the top. So I'm going to speed it back up. For the lemon picks have like 3 lemons on each pick and some really pretty dark green leaves. I believe she put 1 at the bottom, or 2 at the bottom maybe, and 1 at the top. This next bush is what's called a Dusty Miller. She just used 1 and divided it and put, some at the top and some at the bottom. The Dusty Miller is just kind of it's a flock Dusty Miller. It's a little bit lighter green, just adds in a little bit different texture and more color. The next thing Rachel did is make a bow for the wreath. Now all of these ribbons are wired. She has 2 that are 2.5 inches in width, and there's 10 yards on the roll, and 1 ribbon was 1.5 inches in width. Rachel makes free-handed bows. She makes the loops and holds the whole bow in her hand and just attaches it with floral wire. Now, I'm not that good at it, so I use something like an Easy Bow Maker or Bow Dabber or even the Pro Bow. But the first thing she did, I believe she started out with it's kind of a diagonal check. It's a yellow and green, but we have a lot of different lemon ribbons to choose from. And I think I've cut the video off a little bit there, but she measured a tail of about 12 inches and made a loop of 6 inches. So on this first of the base bow, she made 3 loops on each side. Now she just, makes a loop and, brings that ribbon up, twists it so the right side is up, and she did 3 loops on each side. She makes it look so easy. For me, I have to lay, if I'm doing a free-handed bow, I have to lay the ribbons down and, let me back up. Can't tell if she did 3 loops or 2 loops on each side. I think maybe it was just 2 loops on each side. She started out with the next 2.5-inch ribbon, but then she changed her mind and decided to go with the black and white 1.5-inch. And I think on the 1.5-inch, she decided to make a longer tail. But the loops are the same size. Of course, your tails don't have to be all the same length. They can be, different lengths. It doesn't matter. And you can always trim those, when you're done, if you need to shorten one or anything. But she made a loop the same way. She's just still holding on to the first ribbon. And she's making 6-inch loops with the black and white check. And it looks like she's doing 2 loops on each side with the black and white check. And she's leaving those tails about 18 or 20 inches. And then she's going for her last ribbon. The last ribbon is the lemon ribbon. It's on a gingham check, a green and white gingham check, and she's making those same loops, the same size, a 6-inch loop. I think that one started out with a 12-inch tail. And she's making, I believe, 2 loops on each side with it. Okay, that's a handful of ribbon. Okay, and then she's going to take some floral wire. Now, Rachel could do all this, with one hand. She can do this with one hand tied behind her. I can't. But she's going to take a piece of floral wire, and she always wraps her floral wire in that floral tape because it just holds much easier, or it makes a tighter hold. So you can see her do that, and like I say, she's holding that wire and holding that bow all in one hand, and she's wrapping that wire with the floral tape. Also, the floral tape around the wire, will help, if your bow is going to be outside around any moisture, it'll help decrease any rust that might occur, around your ribbon. So she's just going to wrap that wire, and then she's going to secure the bow with the wire and then fasten it to the grapevine wreath. Okay, she's got her bow attached and she's just kind of refluffing and, checking everything. And then to add in a little more ribbon, she took some pieces of ribbon and just kind of added in some extra tails to just, give it a little more color and to extend that ribbon a little bit farther. If you're not familiar with Trendy Tree, I hope you'll visit our website. It's trendytree.com. We sell all kinds of wreath making supplies, everything from work wreaths or work wreath frames, a deco poly mesh. We just have so many different styles to choose from. Ribbons, silk flowers, sprays, bushes, and picks, signs, every kind of sign that you can think of. And we also sell seasonal decorations and collectible ornaments. In this picture, she's just showing you up close again how she wraps that wire in floral tape. Now you can buy floral wire that's already wrapped. You can buy it that's wrapped in paper or wrapped in fabric, but she just usually does her own. Okay, thanks for watching. We appreciate it, and we hope that you'll visit us at Trendy Tree. Bye-bye.